Years ago, Hal was shattered by the loss of his beloved Coast City, a tragedy that twisted him into becoming Parallax, the destroyer of the Green Lantern Corps. Yet, in the main DC universe, Hal managed to redeem himself, reclaiming his hero status and restoring his city as well. In an alternate reality, a different Hal remained as Parallax, never finding his way back to the light. This alternate Hal Jordan, now known as Parallax, has reached into the main DC universe, where he discovers Coast City thriving and vows to protect it. Filled with determination, he sets off to confront the man he sees as a threat to Coast City. Meanwhile, at a local park, Hal's niece and nephew are playing with a drone that gets stuck in a tree. Parallax's unmistakable green hand emerges, rescuing the drone. He is taken aback by the sight of Hal's family alive and well, and Coast City prospering. Filled with joy, he extends an invitation for a group hug, but his happiness is abruptly shattered as he is struck in the face by a powerful green hammer construct. The real Hal Jordan steps forward, resolute in his defense of his family, and declares that no one will harm them. Hal's brother Jim arrives, clearly bewildered by the situation, and urgently tells his wife to ensure the safety of the children. He questions his brother about the unfolding events, and Hal assures him of his true identity. In an attempt to convince his brother, Hal starts recounting a childhood story of how he once helped Jim. However, to their surprise, Parallax finishes the story, confusing both Hal and Jim. Despite Hal's warning to Jim to run, Parallax insists that he only wants to talk. In response to the growing confrontation, Hal uses his Green Lantern powers to summon green chains, restraining Parallax and telling him to leave. Parallax, however, refuses to heed the warning, declaring that he will not abandon Coast City again. In a sudden turn of events, he delivers a powerful blow that sends Hal flying. Hal, determined and unwavering, taps into the power of his Green Lantern gauntlet. Yet to his surprise, Parallax's strength proves overwhelming. Hal is left confused, considering that his gauntlet draws from the power of a dozen power rains. It's then that Parallax reveals his power comes from 3,600 power rains. In this moment, Hal realizes that Parallax is not an illusion or counterfeit, but a genuine alternate version of himself. Armed with his knowledge, he attempts to reason with Parallax, recounting his own past struggles and offering to help. Regrettably, Parallax dismisses his compassion and launches a relentless attack, utilizing various constructs to overpower Hal. It becomes clear to Parallax that his purpose in this universe is to replace Hal, as he believes he has been set to eliminate this weaker version of himself. He boldly announces that it's time for Hal to meet his end, a statement that sends a wave of conflicting emotions through Hal. In a final awe-inspiring display of willpower, Hal summons even greater strength, transforming into pure willpower and unleashing a powerful blast upon Parallax. Frustrated and determined, Parallax vows to regain Coast City, acknowledging the need to seek even more power. He takes flight and departs into the vastness of space. As Parallax leaves the scene, Hal grapples with controlling his newfound power and returning to his human form.